So I said before that I would come back to you working in this Instagram world or this world of digital content. How do you manage it?
Um, I've been learning, it's been a real learning process. Like in the first 3 years, right? The first when I was first started writing and I was like slowly putting together my first book Inward, um, nobody wanted anything from me, right? Like I would post and I had a few thousand followers and they would enjoy my work and some of them would share it and it was all good. Nobody wanted me to be on podcasts. Nobody wanted me to do any presentations. Like my email was empty, right? And as things like it's the internet, it's like as things compound over time and things keep snowballing and spreading and also like, I'm developing my craft, so I'm learning how to write things better, how to hone the message, and I'm also growing through that time. So as an individual, like at one point in 2017 is when things really started picking up, and and over time, you have more emails, more people reaching out, and it does get to a point where like um, you just get a lot of offers, but then you're just one person, and you could only do so much. So literally my team is like it's me and my wife, and we just take on only what the two of us can handle. And lately, like my main goal is to just take on very few projects and do those few projects that I've committed to, do them really well. Because I've done things in the past where I'm like, oh, I'm taking on too much, and then I'm like, like I'm too spread out and I can't quite focus. So I'd rather be productive in a slow way and really like just do the things that I'm doing well. Because I'm not like I don't ascribe to the idea of like being super mega busy, because then I'm just like kind of distracted. Um, but yeah, I try to just take on what I can actually do.
How do you figure out which projects to devote yourself to?
I give like just writing gets the most things. So like I have a new book coming out April 27th, but I'm working on a third book as well. So like that third book is getting the vast chunk of my time, and everything else is kind of like to the side, because at the end of the day, I feel like um, a book has greater leverage. Like I can, if I write a really good book that people actually find useful, then the potential for me to, at the very least, like help people, it's greater with the book. And similarly with like Instagram, and like I've started a Substack, and it's like the same thing. Like I love the fact that the internet has come to this point where you, as a creator, you can just like give a ton of stuff away for free. And it's just awesome, because like the reality is like there are people who have access to the internet in the world, but they don't have money to buy your book. So at the very least, like you can, give them something, give them like 50% of what of or something like that, that would be the type of stuff that's in your book, or like the material that is kind of leading up to the book, or they're able to get some value. And I just love that fact, because like I think there's a lot of merit in just giving things away for free.